began as a routine US Senate hearing on healthcare policy has now turned into a global flashpoint. The moment, now viral, centers on a question that is fueling a much wider cultural divide. At the center of that exchange is Dr Nisha Verma, an Indian-origin gynecologist and public health expert appearing before US lawmakers to speak about reproductive healthcare, medical access, and patient inclusion. The exchange unfolded when a Republican senator pressed Dr. Verma on biological definitions. He asked a direct question whether men who are biologically male can get pregnant, framing it as a matter of science rather than identity.
Establish a biological reality. You just said a moment ago that science and evidence should control, not politics.
Absolutely.
So let's just test that proposition. Can men get pregnant?
I take care of many women that can get pregnant. I do take care of people that don't identify as women.
Dr. Verma responded by explaining the difference between sex and gender. She said biological sex is rooted in anatomy while gender identity can differ, and that transgender men who are biologically female can become pregnant. That answer prompted immediate pushback. The senator challenged her framing, arguing that changing biological terms could blur medical clarity, undermine women's rights, and complicate public health policy.
The record, it's women who get pregnant, not men. We are here about the safety of women and science that shows that this abortion drug causes adverse health events in 11% of cases. That's 22 times greater than the FDA label, another fact you haven't acknowledged, and yet you won't even acknowledge the basic reality that biological men don't get pregnant. There's a difference between biological men and biological women.
This is where the debate sharpens. Supporters say inclusive language reflects how medicine is evolving and helps doctors better care for patients. Critics, however, argue that biology is being blurred by ideological reasons, particularly in women's healthcare, sports, and data collection. Beyond the viral exchange, the consequences are very real. From medical research and insurance coverage to abortion law, maternal health statistics, and clinical guidelines, these definitions shape policy, funding, and legal protections. That exchange has now traveled far beyond Washington. Social media is deeply divided. Conservative voices calling it anti-science, while progressive groups defend it as medically accurate and inclusive. At its core, this is not just about pregnancy. It reflects a broader culture war between fixed biological definitions and evolving concepts of gender identity playing out across legislatures, classrooms, courtrooms, and hospitals worldwide. What happens next remains uncertain, but that moment has already landed. A single Senate exchange has triggered a global reckoning, pitting biology against ideology, science against semantics, and lawmakers against medical tradition. And this debate is only just beginning.